All right, Richard Southern joins us again. Richard, most people spend their mornings easing into the day, but you did something a little different this morning, sniffing out a story at the Toronto Zoo. And I'm sorry.
I invited you to come, and you said no. I'm too busy. Yeah, I'm Adrian Ghobrial. I got people to see.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I did decline your very generous offer, but it's because I was busy with other work. But you
How
went
generous
for both
was
of
it,
us.
though? Because I went to see what they called
for both of us.
Adrian the corpse flower at the Toronto Zoo.
Yes.
It's rare and it is incredibly stinky. Take a look. So here we are in the greenhouse of the Toronto Zoo, and here it is. The corpse flower, quite something to see. It was actually a bit more wide open and in bloom about 24 hours ago or so. Of course, it's called the corpse flower because they say it smells like a rotting corpse. Now, I don't know what a rotting corpse smells like, but it's very pungent. It kind of smells like compost or like rotting garbage to me. Maybe like the last time Adrian Ghobrial brought his hockey bag in the newsroom. They're actually taking some of the pollen out of here at the zoo to procreate other stink flowers.
We actually saved the pollen from Pablo from 2018, cryopreserved it, then we then take that pollen, we actually put it on the female flowers on the first night, so on the Sunday night. Then we came back on last night and this morning and we collected the pollen from Vincent. We will then preserve that as well.
By the way, what is this guy's name? What's his full name?
Vincent Van Gross, and he lived up to his name.
And you had a guy bloom in September 2018, right? It was the last bloom.
And that was Pablo. That was Pablo Picasso.
Pablo Picasso.
Pablo Picasso.
You guys get pretty creative with this.
Yeah, we were getting pretty creative with the names, so we'll have to come up with a better one for next time.
Now, it takes a long time to get to the stage, about 10 years for this plant to flower, and then a few more years for it to bloom and get stinky. And it only lasts for about 36 hours, so you only have another day or two to come and see and smell the corpse flower. They even have a stinkometer to tell you just how stinky it is. Adrian, I can't believe you didn't want to come and see this and smell it with me. What's wrong with you?
I really feel like I missed out today, Richard. But you got right in there.
Oh, yeah. You know, it wasn't so pungent, so I wanted to get a whiff. I went all that way to the zoo, so I got to get my nose in there. Do you think it's weird? Like, they had a lot of people come to the zoo for this. Do you think it's weird that people pay money to come and smell something that smells awful?
You know, some people just love the absurd, the odd. The stinky, I don't know. Can I really answer that question? I'm not sure. But
by the way,
it's
stinky. I asked the guy, I go, why is it so smelly? He says it's to attract pollinators like beetles and stuff who love the stink at the area. That's why it's, so there you go.
And Mr. Richard Southern as well. For old school video enthusiasts, Blockbuster was it. And now there is a unique way to hold onto the video chain's memories with a stay at an Airbnb in Bend, Oregon.
So you remember, the late 90s, it's Friday night, and what do, Adrian? You hit up Blockbuster,
course,
right?
Yeah.
Go get a VHS, you know what I'm talking about. Now you can relive those good old days. So this is the last Blockbuster in the world. It's in Bend, Oregon, and they're opening an Airbnb, and they created a living room there right in the middle of the Blockbuster. And of course, they have the old school VHS, just like the 90s. They got an old school gigantic CRT TV. I don't know who that is, but that's okay. Maybe that's she's the proprietor. But anyways, you can stay here for only a couple of bucks a night. Of course, it's in Bend, Oregon. We can't travel to the States just yet, but pretty cool, Adrian. Maybe one day we can go spend a night in the last Blockbuster.
As long as there's the free popcorn still, I'm down.
Exactly. You got to be kind and rewind, too.
This is true. This is true. Thanks so much, Richard. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.